complied with us. We went to all the banks in Oluwabanjo. We have met total compliance. We also went to share. We have also observed that few work is going on there. We have also shut down that place. We'll be there tomorrow early morning to also ensure that they have also complied to the national directive.
Also, the chairman of the Nigeria Civil Service Union in Rivers State, Chuks Osuma, spoke on why civil servants are complying fully with the strike.
You as a senator, you can argue that a worker should receive 30,000 naira, even up to now 60,000 naira for 1 month with a family of 6-7. I think it's an injustice to Nigerian workers. And we are pleading with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to please address this issue that Rivers State government has nothing to do with this strike. Left for the Rivers State government, we would have compromised this strike. We wouldn't have gone for this strike. The governor has done so much for us. He has promised us that he's just waiting for the federal government. Immediately the federal government pronounce something, we know that he will be the first to pay.
Chairman of the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, Spiff Golden, also spoke.
Our take home cannot even take us home, and nothing is being done. We can no longer pretend that all is well in Nigeria. It is not well. Workers are suffering. But we are saying that life is no longer easy for Nigerians. To see what is going on, my attention was drawn to this place. They are the ones that put up this canopy here, that I was saying here, that they were being intimidated by some persons that they don't know. And at that point, luckily, police people came to calm the place.
Meanwhile, some business operators in Port Harcourt spoke to our correspondent on how the strike has affected their daily profit.
It's affecting my food business in a way that we are not selling. Look at the time and there are no customers. Unlike other days or before now, everywhere will be crowded with customers. But today, everywhere is just scanty and very dry.
There is no money in the country. So the strike is affecting me, although it's a good thing. But I want them to stand their ground. They should not go and take bribe. It's affecting my business, and it's also good. I like it. Let us all feel it.
Barber friends now, look at, they cannot earn jet because of the strike. So the fuel is too high. In fact, the life is too hard for us.
But it took them 2 days to pass the changing of the national anthem into law and enforce it on Nigerians. So why can't they do the same thing when it comes to the lives of Nigerians and their daily lives and how they improve on it?
In the meantime, the Labour Party has called on both the federal government and organised labour to reach an agreement for the sake of suffering Nigerians. A statement by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Obiori, said Nigeria has been thrown into darkness with hospitals shut, throwing Nigerians into yet another hardship. He urged the government and Labour to shift grounds to relieve Nigerians of the suffering that the industrial action has caused. Still to come, Rivers State government promises to reopen Rivers Transport Firm. Stay with us.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Back and now the rest of the news. A group concerned Imoga youth has commended the quick response of the police to the crisis that claimed the life of late innocent Didia Origi and destroyed some houses in the community, Emoha local government area of River State on Friday. In a statement, the group particularly commended the DPO of the Eweda Police Division and the Commissioner of Police and River State for providing enough security and support to save the situation and the current level of investigation on the matter that is now before the River State Criminal Investigation Department. The concerned Emoga youth also alleged a plot to politicize the Eweda matter and transfer the case file to Abuja in order to compel some suspect to indict some prominent Eweda people, likely is a CN Didia, Newali, Eweda Ubimini, the CDC chairman Chinedu Ikonwa, and David Omereji. The statement said what happened in Eweda is devoid of politics and sponsorship, as the main suspect has been arrested and is currently in police custody. They appealed to the police not to allow anyone to influence the investigation. The Community Development Committee chairman of Rumwaholo Community, Graham Wogu, has called on companies dealing with Victor Okechukwu Amadi to stop any business transaction or whatsoever that concerns the committee with him, because he is not the CDC chairman in the community. In a statement, Mr. Nwogu, who maintained that the court declared him the winner of the election conducted in Rumaholo community as the CDC chairman, referred to the court case on the matter that he won against Mr. Amadi in suit number PHC/387/CS/2023, where the court upheld his election and also restrained Mr. Amadi from parading as the chairman, CDC Rumaholo community. The statement said that Mr. Amadi later sued him in another court sitting in Isiokpo Judicial Division in suit number IHC/197/CS/2023, which the court gave ruling on May 6, 2024, that his suit is an abuse of court process. The statement notified the police and the people of Rumagolu community. The statement notified the police and the people of Rumaholo community not to have any dealing with a said person. Now, the special advisor to the governor of River State on environmental sanitation, Prince Ohia, has lauded the achievement of the governor of Fubara within 1 year in office. A statement by Mr. Ohia's special assistant, Obed Douglas, thanked residents of the state for their support, which he said had enhanced the governor's success story within the period under review. The governor's aide, while briefing newsmen in Port Harcourt, said the people are happy and united in acknowledging the positive impact of Fubara's administration in the past year, saying every part of the state Now, the special advisor to the governor of River State on environmental sanitation, Prince Ohia, has lauded the achievement of the governor of Fubara within 1 year in office. A statement by Mr. Ohia's special assistant, Obed Douglas, thanked residents of the state for their support, which he said had enhanced the governor's success story within the period under review. Mr. Ohia, who is the acting sole administrator of the River State Waste Management Agency, Ruwama, briefing newsmen in Port Harcourt, said the people are happy and united in acknowledging the positive impact of Fubara's administration in the past year, saying every part of the state has had a fair share of his goodwill. He urged the governor not to be deterred by those he described as enemies of his government, but to continue in his effort to strengthening the bond of unity and oneness among the people of River State, in line with his quest to offer them quality and people-oriented governance. He urged residents to keep their environments clean. In other news, the River State Commissioner for Transport, Collins Onuwa, has assured that the Fubara administration is committed to revamping the moribund company's River State Transport Company Limited. Mr. Onuwa gave the assurance during an inspection of the company yesterday. He expressed satisfaction with the ongoing rehabilitation work at the premises of the company and urged staff to support the governor's efforts to transform the state's transport sector.
I'm here for hope. This place was locked down some years back by the former administration. I want to inform you that the governor we have today, similarly Fubara, has interest to River State Transport Company. You can see the way this place is shining. He's the one doing it. I'm here to support him. He has briefed me. All he has done within this period, I'm well satisfied. This place is looking good. You can see a new brand generator here. It's for you people to use. So I want all of us here, the staff, to also support him.
Correspondent Mekotoka reports that the Transport Minister also announced that the company will soon resume operations.
Without missing words, I don't want to give a date and it will fail. Within this month of June, I will come back here to flag off the operation of this place. Our HE is a humble governor. He's a compassionate person. He loves Rivers people. He's a good governor. All of us should join hands with the GM, with me, and support the governor to make sure that at the end of his tenure, that there will be every reason for Rivers people to celebrate that indeed he had a governor. We will make sure in the name of God, not by our power, that what did not happen here in the past 8 years will be going to happen here.
Recall that the immediate past administration dissolved the management board of River State Transport, include Intercity Transport Services, Interstate Services, Intercity Transport, Hire Leasing Services, Haulage, and Courier Services.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
U.S. President Joe Biden is expected to issue a sweeping new executive order aimed at curbing migrant arrivals at the U.S.-Mexico border today. Under the planned order, U.S. officials could swiftly deport migrants who enter the U.S. illegally without processing their asylum request once a daily schedule is met.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
That's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. The NLC continues strike today ahead of their August meeting. The federal government and Labour signed an agreement last night. River State government is revamping the moribund Rivers Transport firm. And on the foreign news is to unveil new immigration order today. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.
We take off with the beat.